know I've shared a lot of videos, well, not a lot, but quality videos through time. People that have seen them are like, my God, who the fuck are you? You're amazing. But the algorithm's like, I don't know who you are, and nobody else does. Oh my God! I said, I'm throwing my hat in the arena. I am. It's coming. It's coming fast, and I'm very excited to see what any and all reactions could or would be. Fuck. But that's the thing that turns me off a little bit. Everybody has a fucking podcast. Everybody has something to say. Everybody has something interesting to impart. In theory, that would be wonderful. But even if everyone is really interesting, not everyone else can listen to everyone doing it. So, it really is. They're fucking elbowing for position, topical position to maintain some, I don't want to say dominance, but just, like anything else, cream rises to the top, and once you're on top, most people want to stay on top. That is human nature. So, and social media is a petty fucking game. I've hated social media since day one. Granted, the person who invited me to Facebook was a recent ex-girlfriend who I was still interested in getting back with. So I joined Facebook in the hopes that we would reunite in love. Yeah, no, it was a terrible, terrible idea. The worst idea. But I carried on with it for too fucking long. But that kind of soured social media out the gate. And I thought, this novelty will wear off. This is pretty stupid. This isn't actually very interesting. I only have ever had better encounters with real people in real life. Why? This isn't comparable. Why are people using this? But at one point, I feel like a newer generation is not aware that in-person relations are actually superior in every way. In every way. I mean, there are certain perks to things like texting. Like, I get it. I've texted, obviously, with plenty of fucking people, long before some people were born. The pioneers of texting. I remember hearing about texting my senior year of high school in 2003 and 4, all the way back then. My God. So early, turn of the century. And people were talking about, I was texting in math class to so-and-so who's texting me back, and the teacher had no idea, because the teacher then didn't even know what texting was. But I was like, okay, that's great. It's like digital notes passing. But my brother, who, a couple years later received his first text, and he's a little older, so he was kind of late to the show, but he was saying, I think this is a terrible idea. I don't think people will call each other ever again. And he was right. People are terrified of the phone. That is so weird to me. I mean, you're kind of get in line, but, nobody wants you to call them. And nobody answers the phone if you do. You have to text them first. And be like, are you available to chat? And I understand that's a formality now. I can live with that. It's fine. Some people you're really close with or family, you can get away with just calling out of the blue. But some people are like, hey, that's really, really, really disrespectful. Why do you think I should put down what I'm doing to speak to you off the cuff? But what I realize is the world right now is terrible off the cuff. Terrible. That's why people are so enthralled with social media and texting, because it gives them the opportunity to edit and think really hard and come up with the perfect meme, the perfect gif, or the perfect comeback to the insult that's just been boiling for days, and you're going to get it right. And then the person responds I'll find the perfect gif or meme or bullshit response to you, and nothing will come of it. Maybe some assholes who aren't even aware of what's going on and have nothing to do with the apparent argument will like somebody's, and then so-and-so gets more likes than somebody else, and then they win in the annals of whatever the fuck we're doing. I thought the novelty will wear off. I was like, nobody's gonna keep doing this. No, we've doubled down, we've quadrupled down, we have everything, and we're so fucked, people. We're so fucked. And I get it. The genie is not going back in the bottle. I get it. But even so, can we maybe talk to the genie and see? I mean, the genie is now artificial intelligence. Like maybe we can convince artificial intelligence to get its ass back in the lamp, and we'll talk to it later when we've worked more out, because we have rushed to the fucking finish lines, kids. We don't have the first fucking clue. That's my big issue with all of technology. It's not that I'm adverse to it. I'm open to it like anyone else. Finally, with the gun to your head, you have to be. But I look at it like we don't have the first fucking clue about any of this. We are the guinea pigs forever. They weren't doing maybe some military bullshit through time. I was like, how can we exploit the people with this? I promise they did that. They did those tests, but they didn't do tests for like mental health, of like, how will this affect a population through time positively? And what pitfalls can we potentially, avert or not, have a better understanding so people can get proper treatment or proper opportunities to enhance their life positively? Like, they don't fucking care. They're just selling this bullshit to you like it's amazing forever, but they don't fucking care. And you only have to fucking know another person to realize the repercussions in this modern world are substantial. But that's how disconnected we are. People don't have the first fucking clue what I'm talking about.